there's this mission. It's just another Mercurial science mission. And to recover the booster. There's another habitat module. Another lunar broadcast. What do you mean I have no mission slots available? Oh, it would appear as though I have no mission slots available. That might explain why I have no mission slots available. Cheap shuttles because the partner's paying for half of it. One, two, three, four. Got my 5 total mission slots available right now. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was worth it. Paid some money to get more rewards. Yeah, this is not a mission I'm doing myself. This is why auto results failable. And half of my commands are going to go wrong at that mission. Not interested. Oh, no, wait. Is that in Falcon? Sure. Next mission for that core science. And launch prep for whatever this mission was. Just sending stuff out whenever I can. Oh. So I need science right now, as well as funding, as well as reputation. Just a lot of stuff. Yes, inflatable habitat. Could also do this for a fudge load of science. Saturn orbit is research, Pluto flyby is researched as a bonus. And that thing deploys a balloon to Venus's atmosphere and does science with it. Also starting to run a little bit low on money, so unless there's anything really, really satisfying looking, I think I'll go ahead and put something into Jupiter's orbit. Just to prevent me from... It'll help slow stuff down a little bit. Which is honestly something I kind of need right now. Just to sit back and gather up some funds in science. Oh, they don't do that actually, but I will. Let's do science on a comet. And still nowhere near the next funding goal though. Which is I would like that. Alright. I'll be playing this mission myself. As far back as I can push it to get as much reliability as I can. And wasn't there something actually that I just remember? Why have I not built that? Why did I forget about that? How am I just remembering that now? because I'm doing just so many fucking request missions. Plus 10% to rewards out of those. Okay then. So here's further along with Mars exploration. Need 3 of those in 1 turn. And 8 of that. Generate one of those, and generate. There we go. Hey. And there it goes, off towards Mars. Visitor Center, still have to wait a few months on that, though. This thing could generate about 1,000, and fuck you. I rescheduled that mission because it was raining. And then it decides to rain again. I mean, mission still goes just fine. I mean, I guess I could be more efficient by doing them all anyway, but I'd burn myself out of this game if I did them all manually. So where do you generate the most? Plus 3% reputation. It's 2% support rewards. Doesn't like to be there. Okay, this is generating nothing for me. Can put it over there. Visitor Center can at least generate me a little bit more. Haven't really been using contractors all that much. I wonder if that'll kick in retroactively, or it'll just be for all future missions. There's Jupiter orbit, which will be just fine. There's the HAB module expansion. And I'll do a Saturn orbiter. Again, it's basically locks down a mission slot. Actually, I've locked down 3 of them now. For a good long while. Okay, so generate data, turn data into everything else. And trigger this twice. And what generates the most data? That does. And I'll have to probably do something else to counteract it. I'm not getting the 50% here. There's no doubt about that in my mind, actually. Actually, why did I do that twice then? Oh, hoof, perfect. It decided to be stable. So if I do this twice, then this, Do that again. Okay, I need 10 of that. I can do that once, that once. That, then that. That. Then that. Alright, guess it was possible. I just found it rather annoying. Either way, we're also probably going to send out something to a comet. This better go just fine, otherwise I lose that to China. And optimal data. Now... well, I'll run that 3 times when I get down to it. I can spend data to... well, I'll actually need all 3 of them to max that last one out. I want the 50% bonus on this craft. But not quite yet, then. How about no? And there's data requirements are met. Next up. Yeah, I'm gonna resist that because otherwise I'll have to make a data payment when I don't want to. And first bit of thrust. Huh. Perfect. For 20 months while it travels. I'm more concerned about the plus 10% payload reliability that I'll get from finishing out this tech tree. Just gotta think of it, if 3 of my missions are not request missions, then okay, let's see. If I go to an overview here. You're not it. Ah, I do get a bonus from it doesn't retroactively apply, at least to missions I'm guessing that have not yet launched. Nice. Nice. Jupiter Orbiter, I am definitely going to be maxing out the reliability on that one. Saturn Orbiter, use their design. Next phase of Mars exploration. I actually have 4 missions going on right now that aren't benefiting from the... It's funny, isn't it? I just built the building that's going to give me 10% rewards to all of my... all the fancy missions, and here I am, not doing them. Instead I'm doing these. Now I should do the request if they're economically viable. Oh, whoa. 9,000. That's economically viable for sure. Alright. Now, perform a Martian descent. No fire? This is a Martian descent. Why? Interesting. I guess this is also assuming that we're entering into a Martian orbit. So I'm not going to bother with drift this turn, at least. At least not trying to readjust. Because +/-2 the remainder of this round. Yeah, it's fine. So that generates that. And then what I need is still a bit more. Yeah, it's interesting to note. If it gets like a 9%, it'll err in the favor of the player. Gets like a 90%, again, it'll err in the favor of the player. So if it, I think it does anyway. Gonna end up with any electricity after this. Just that to consider. That if I can get the plus 25%. Alright, let's make sure that this goes through then. And it does. Mars descent. Now deploy the rover. And still no fire. That's unexpected. I would have thought this would have generated fire. But with, you know, we're ramming through the fucking atmosphere. Wait, I need to generate a lot of drift as well. Okay, honestly, I probably should not be utilizing my nav if I can help it. How much of it that I need. And now I need to generate just a measly lot of this. Now then, I need to generate a lot of force in this direction. That one works. And it just teleports down. I mean, at least we get to see that which... Okay. At least we get to see the helicopter on Mars. Kind of personally would have preferred to see maybe the... What's it called? The sky crane dropping the rover down. Guess you can't please everyone. Perseverance descent captured. Well, at least we managed to do that. So there's bonus science and bonus funding. Bold plan. Stress line mission time to intercept. That will build on flybys of previous missions by orbiting and landing it. Accepted this. Set target as that comet. Do that. Went count before it reaches perihelion. As it passes through critical. Right. Intercept the comet. Though realistically, I can do that whenever the hell I want. Yay. A previous decision of mine is having beneficial content. Right. That's the sample return mission. This is Saturn Orbiter. I'm going to max out the reliability if I can. Well, fuck you too. Oh. Faulty solid fuel oxygen generator. Quickly fill module locked access to. Fortunately, astronaut. They reacted and quickly doused it. The other four agencies responded decisively to crisis, arranging additional supply missions to enable repair. There will be no science loss. Wow. I don't know what triggered that, but I'm fine with it. Mars prep keeps getting finished. How much more science do I need to finish all this off? Reasonable amount of it. Here's the next part of the mission, Mars mission. There's our little fetch craft. Alright, is this the one where it all just happens on its own? Nope. Thought there was one where it just all happened on its own automatically. What do I need? Thrust and comms. Alright, I'll need to generate 18 comms. A lot of comms. And nav. There's probably a lot of times where I resist a negative event happening when I realistically should not have. Is there a more efficient way to generate data? There is not. One, two. And I've got tons of nav, but nothing to spend it on. I've got one thing that generates nav. I've got... or one thing that consumes nav. And then I can generate 3, 4... Like, none of that consumes nav. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm not... Yeah. And there's Jovian mission. What? You rolled a nat fucking 1. Do I even bother? Current one is finish Mars requirement, send lander. That's honestly not worth it in terms of science. It's only 3,000 science. And instead I could just do like a lunar roving. What is this mission for hiding? Oh, money. I think we're doing that one manually. Yes, my Jupiter orbiter is a sub Yes, because it's always, always, always going to be forced to... Yeah, it's like, fuck you. We built a... Hey, boss, we built a launch vehicle that is permanently inferior. Can I actually... scrap? Oh, I could. Though, will I know that in... I need to check that, actually. If you get a vehicle that is decidedly just, like, bad, can you just scrap it? Still managed to at least obtain some stuff there, so it's not all bad. Next phase of the Grand Tour. The Apollo capsule is being launched again. And we're sending up the lab module. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that I can't just, like, an option to skip after the first time you use the vehicle, except maybe if it explodes. I'd like to see that, because I'm sure it would look good on YouTube, but if I wait to see if every single vehicle is a failure or not, well, I do suppose that would pad the runtime. I would also be bored of this game a hell of a lot faster. As it stands, I'm kind of moving through the motions. I remember enjoying this game a lot more than I do right now. Which is not good for them on their part. remember talking about a DLC potentially where you actually get some far future technologies. And how do I generate data? Like that. Okay. Here's an option then. Yeah, the other question is it practical for me to generate data? The answer is, no. No, it's not. What the fuck? Screw it. That entire mission was just mean. That little portion right there is just mean. Alright, what generates and consumes now? Nav at least is easy enough to come by. Path control. Suffer a random and unexplained error. Just that, because otherwise I will end up wildly, of course, and it's like my only real good way of generating data, looks like. At least I got 25% bonus to my money.